since 1998, FIFA started this fan packs concept and found out that it gained such popularity. It has now become a sine qua non of every World Cup. Every World Cup city has about 4 or 5 fan packs. So in addition to the stadium showing the matches, there are about 4 or 5 fan packs. So if you have 12 cities showing the World Cup, you have roughly about 60 fan packs spread around, each one of them containing about 5,000 people. So outside of the 3 million ticket holders, you've got 60 fan packs with 5,000 people. So each match day, you have about 300,000 people that can gather in that place. So the numbers are truly astronomical. Hotels are going to make money, food people are going to make money, merchandisers are going to make money. It's a huge commercial venture. In some past experiences, they tell you things in excess of about 20-30 billion was added to the economy when such an event held. So that's where I'm always asking us that why is it that we cannot see those opportunities, unlock those opportunities for this country by organizing events, even at a local level. I never like using the example of football because it seems as if the only sport is football. So I look at a sport like tennis, and I know that we used to have a huge tennis culture here. I remember watching Thomas Muster. I remember watching him as a 17-year-old in Lagos Lawn Tennis Club when he played in Dukodizo. Finally, the place was jammed, right? And Lord Rumens for 3 years hosted that. Now we can't even talk. We've hosted a Governor's Cup for 16 straight years, and we can't even get into an ATP 100 tournament. It's crazy. How can we have spent 16 years as a challenger event? It doesn't make sense. We should have graduated by now and have people come in here. We had Ogbe hardcourt, we had Dala hardcourt. Foreigners were coming here, and when they come with their money. Now we don't even have anything. We cannot command anybody in top 200 coming to Nigeria. We get top 400 or 500 for what? When Odizo was almost like number 16 or number 17 one time in the world. So we just can't seem to get it right. We don't understand, and it lies from a lack of foresight and planning, a lack of understanding of the potentials of sport to drive employment, to add value to the economy, to be a market changer for us in terms of youth employment and engagement. Our federations are not fit for purpose as is now, because our federations think that the only job they have is to prepare us for Olympics, to prepare us for Commonwealth Games, prepare us for Nations Cup. We're not a professionally driven federation culture. We are not. Most federations in other parts of the world see themselves as the drivers of the commercial side of this sport. Most federations want to engage with other sectors of the economy, like tourism, hospitality, culture, entertainment. They want to engage with those sectors because they know those sectors are critical. For example, tourism. If you engage with the tourism sector, then if I come to your country to watch World Cup, I can go and visit. So, for example, if Nigeria hosts World Cup, and at the same time, Osun Festival is taking place, the tourism department will try and inculcate that into the calendar, that after watching the match, the day there's no match, I will go to Osun Festival. That's number one. So you must work hand in hand with the ancillary sectors of the tourism, hospitality, entertainment, and culture sectors. Now, in terms of hospitality, we will work hand in hand with those who are building hotels. That, look, we want to host 12 to 14 events in this country, and each event will attract 2,000 people coming from abroad. Let's even find out which city can host these events. So we don't have any city here set up as a sports hub. Other countries, we find 1 or 2 cities that they maybe want to open up and say, okay, this is the sports hub. Singapore was not hosting anything. They just decided that, okay, Singapore will become a sports hub. So they built a sports center, did align themselves with Malaysia because they are at the bottom of Malaysia. For Malaysia to host a Grand Prix, some of the people will stay in Singapore and cross on the night of the Grand Prix. The next thing, Malaysia itself went and said any event, I'm just giving you examples. Malaysia said any event that brings in 5,000 people, the tourism department will give them this amount of money to support. If you bring in 10,000 people, we will give you this amount of money. If your event can bring 10,000 people, we'll bring you this amount. So they are working hand in hand, because if they bring in those people, they will stay in one hotel. They will eat in the one eatery. They will buy takeaway, and they will buy souvenirs and everything. They will visit tourism sites. So we in sports, we're not working with anybody. We're just going solo and thinking that we will get there. So it's very, very sad. People host events around other activities. Years ago, I think it was late, mid-90s, we took over the Nigerian Squash Federation, Squash Racket Federation. I was working with people like George Etomi, Shehu Yefe, Okade Roberts and all. And we said we wanted to ensure that our players can earn money from participating. That's the professional side, from participating. So what we did was to set up a calendar of squash tournaments, starting from January right through to December, which also included going abroad for British Open, Kenyan Open and all. And what we did there was to encourage our sponsors to increase prize money, such that the first prize, if he gathers his money by the end of the year, he can buy a car, he can do this, he can do that. So we did that, and we set up a squash circuit. People were coming from abroad. South Africans were coming here to come and play, because we're offering some of the highest money in Africa for tournaments. We're offering $2,500, $3,000 prize money. But I will tell you that Wasiu Sonny, Nigeria's #1 then, bought his first Mercedes flatboot with the money he earned from that. So we have proven that we can do this thing. We have proven that we can professionalize sports, but the federation needs to get serious. People now started saying all kinds of things, and the long and short of the story is that there are people who felt that we're making more money than we were giving them, and they took over squash. The rest, as they say, is history. Squash died from that moment on. So the federations, first and foremost, need to be fit for purpose. Then they need to enter partnerships with relevant ancillary sectors that are tied to what sports is doing, and then develop the business side, which will help them to develop the playing side.